We're live. We did it,
Hello.
guys.
Naked Sanjay.
Hey, whoa.
Whoa.
I like
Whoa.
that one. I want that one.
Oh, that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Naked grandma. Naked, huh?
All right. Last we left off, we were doing completely ethical things.
Morgan had a little fun.
Yeah.
That's all she did. She
Yeah.
had a fun, whimsical adventure.
That's all that
Nothing
happened.
else happened.
Anyway, I'm ready to continue. We killed a lot of men. And I am just now realizing.
Oops.
I apologize for doing this right at the start of stream, but I'm gonna need it. I need to go grab water. So, just stare at this
Nah,
guy
fuck
with
you.
a katana in his neck for a bit.
Bro's getting
I'll
straight
be right
first.
back. Oh,
Stop it!
Never mind. I'm
my
here to
neck
interrupt
kinda
Nosebleed
Over.
because I'm here. I'm here now.
Whoa,
delivering
you
back
should
to
play.
this
Just don't pay any attention to what's happening on
Conveniently timed snacks. Let me
screen.
put my headphones back on.
Just do not pay any attention to the screen.
What the?
Please.
I saw like a red body. I'm pretty sure that person's dead.
Yeah, we're investigating right now.
That's cool. Dead bodies mean nothing to me.
Whoa, you actually got the cheddar and sour
Yeah,
cream
it was the
ruffles.
last
Thank
one. It
you.
was the last one there, and I got
Guys,
Yeah.
I think... and the rest of it is yours?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
Of course. I love you, little Noah. And I love you, the viewer.
The viewer singular. The singular. Well, sorry, 5
You'll
people
have
in
to
chat
pick
right
which
now. There's
one.
only one of you. You're
You
there's
know
only
who
one of
you
you.
are.
That's crazy. Alright.
Wait, Paul said that was crazy.
I
That's
love
funny.
you, I love you, I love you, I love you back. Awesome.
Alright, let's play the goddamn game. Let's play the game, guys. But I have to try some of these chicks. We are cheddar and sour cream
No,
ruffles.
that's actually what you were going for. I didn't even realize, nerd. I didn't know what you were going for.
Oh, good job, Trent.
Alrighty.
What is that Mr. Crocker gift?
Barely got 3 centimeters
Yeah,
into his
like,
neck.
the
Must have hit a
highest
vertebrae
quality
and
of
stopped
man
dead.
Discord.
Dang.
Noah,
Yeah?
you're streaming on the highest quality known to man on Discord. You should
Why does it keep
lower that.
doing that, man?
I don't know.
We need high quality of the devil.
7/20/15.
Thank you.
Alright, I drank Dr. Pepper and now I'm Morgan. I just had to do that real quick.
Dr. Pepper that turns you into Morgan.
Yeah, that's
Pepper laced
that's
with
the ritual.
That's Dr. Pepper.
Still got the job done after a few whacks, but well, it's my first time with a sword. And I've never been very good at anything the first time.
Enrique!
I've always needed lots of practice. Okay, music should have deadened? Okay, I thought it was deafened, but no, deadened. The music should have deadened the sound of the gunfire. That gun was heavily modified. It somehow still has its tags. They can't possibly be functioning properly. So I've got a window of opportunity. First things first, gloves back on. Oh,
Oh shit.
Creek is still alive.
I'm not ready.
You just gotta die real quick. It's all right. Wow, someone's lively.
Yeah. You... Who the hell?
Some kind of mod keeping him alive? A cruelty under his circumstances. I could hear that slug tear in his intestines. What? I could hear that slug tear his intestines apart. Right. He got shot, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you think it was actual slug?
Hello, it's me.
It's me, the evil
I
slug
thought it
that
was
kills
gonna
you.
turn
Thank you,
purple
Morgan.
and then be like a thing, like a slang. And
term,
I was
yeah.
like, wait, slug is an actual term. But pain alone should have knocked him out cold. Yet his fingers are limp, his eyes sharp. Paralyzed.
There are rules, I thought.
Blood's pooling fast. You've got 4 minutes.
4 minutes? For what?
Everything.
You're no mega assassin. You're too talkative.
Shut up, Meg.
Who said you? Fox? Gray lady?
McCloud?
Fox McCloud. Hey guys, it's me, Fox McCloud for the Mario move.
Oh, that red should've. You, the Rust's newest rabid dog? Caribou?
It's cute how you all give each other nicknames.
Espresso, hi there.
Of all.
You're...
I just...
civilian?
Second of all, I forgot.
Ah.
I forgot.
Alright, I'm already moving my mini pals to be, like, layered differently.
Gray
Because-
Fox.
What I miss?
We're talking to a guy who survived getting shot in the torso.
Somehow
temporarily.
Palpatine returned.
Doesn't seem he has much time left, though.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just moving. We're moving whoever we can.
Fuck. Doing just a little bit of reorganizing.
Where's Bro?
Organization.
Bro is like on top of the whole stack, bro.
Sam?
I'm the GOAT!
Get off of me.
Well, I gotta,
It's like
I
we
gotta,
Bear
move,
Bears.
I gotta move you for layering purposes.
And Sam?
I
am
am
Simon.
Okay, I'm sorry. Once I adjust the couch right now, I'll never have to do it for the rest of the stream. So I'm doing it now.
I'll never have to do it again for the rest of my life.
Never ever.
Ever so elusive, Ritu.
Yeah, I
This is
think
true.
I know that they plan on joining. So
Yeah.
there. All right. Where's the mask?
Go to hell.
Go to hell before you
Go
die.
there right now. You just looked right at the desk drawer. I thought you said you played poker. Need your keys.
A
Sorry,
civilian
gummy worms.
thief?
We do.
Theft is victimless. Oh, hello, Ritu. Alrighty. Theft is victimless. It's a robbery when violence is involved.
Lol, I'm dying.
So you're just out of your goddamn mind.
I'm the last person you'll ever talk to, Creek. Your choice, but do you really want to be rude?
You seem like you can take it.
Hiya, fellas.
Key clicks into a small safe, and I pull upon the door to reveal paperwork. Page after page of spreadsheets and diagrams and text. All printed in red. Is this important?
So consider it. Nah, just throw it anywhere.
Okay.
Okie dokie,
I
man.
was joking.
3 minutes now. Sarcasm will cost you time you don't have.
This is true.
There it is. Gleaming darkness at the back of the safe.
Darkness.
So that's it. You, all this, all of us. For that? Just for that?
It's
Yeah.
a really good
Yeah.
mask. I
It's
get
like
asked
some
that
kind of
question a lot.
Majora's Mask.
Ew. God, no.
Cause they would need a push up. God damn it.
Beck, chill out.
Would you feel better if I'd kill
No,
you
you
for
are
a different
correct.
reason?
Never
If
said
I
they were
had
wrong.
a good reason for blowing a hole in your stomach, would it have hurt any less? ... exclamation point. Exactly.
I fucking love that gift, Barry.
What gift are you talking about?
In
The fucking this one? I hate that.
Stop sitting dogs.
That's evil, man.
I don't.
You've still got more than 2 minutes. Plenty of time. I could spin up whatever fairy tale you'd like to put you to bed. My reading's a little awkward this stream. I bring the mask to my face, and for a brief moment, the surface seems to writhe. Is it trying to adjust itself to me?
Is it trying to turn you into a vampire?
Suppose it makes sense. You wanting a mask so bad. If I was as hideous as you on the inside, I wouldn't want to go barefaced either.
Oof,
You're a
ouch.
drug dealer.
Ouchie.
Manage up. Hit a nerve? Must be the worst kind of feeling, being seen. Seen by someone you can't even hurt anymore. Well, I see you, Heartbreak.
Okay.
Yeah, big, bad, faceless
She
Heartbreak.
literally told you earlier, bruh. She wasn't
Isn't-
fucking lying.
Yeah.
I'm just a dumbass.
Oh, interrupted. Don't flatter yourself. I was eating Ruffles chips. It's not that you're particularly perceptive. I just don't have anything to hide when a corpse is talking.
First honest thing you've said. So what gives, HBK? You're clearly not an idealist. All the terrorism, rebellion theories, out the window. You go around killing because your daddy smack you around? Your mommy not hug you enough?
We have a woman labeled witch in our phone. so maybe that's accurate. My father never laid a hand on me. My mother hugged me. A sufficient amount.
So what the hell's your excuse?
I don't make excuses.
Then what the hell's wrong with you?
Not me.
Not me.
It's in a minute now. I could spend that time making up a diagnosis if you'd like. Or would you just prefer if I come over there and squeeze? Why are you trying to aura farm Morgan? You're such a chud.
Wow. No, Manny.
Come in. I'm a knight.
Another question straight out of the greatest hits. How can I put this? Shut the fuck up.
Go fuck off! Fuck
off and die.
Fuck off!
I saw it coming before it even. I knew. I was like, I knew. I was like, this game's the time to fucking quote Dio. They're gonna do the bread. They're gonna do the bread reference.
times
did
the
you eat a bread
thing.
in your life?
Never got a gluten thing, bitch.
That was not South Creek.
Goodbye, Creek!
Whatever. Point is, I'm not a collector. This is my hobby. I do not keep count. There is no code. I do what I want as often as I want to.
Do what thou wilt. Whole of the law. Is that it?
Don't know what you're referencing, but from where you're sitting, do I really look like the law-abiding type? I bring the mask back down to my face, and again its surface seems to shudder. Weird nanobite technology.
Forget it. At least I know you deserve what's coming.
I've heard a lot of empty threats in people's last moments, Creek. They're never that memorable.
Told you that mask was a death sentence. That it was spoken for. They called in a huntsman from overseas. Home turf. Huntsman can become anyone, go anywhere, kill anything. Supposed to come over and slaughter the rust. That mask was part of his payment. He'll be looking for it.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Finders keepers.
Forget it. I don't need to scare you. Huntsman, hunter, too much meaning. Lost. Always thought better translation was pelt taker.
Like beavers?
Beavis.
Yeah.
He'll find you. Flay you alive. Wear your skin.
Scary.
Entered.
Oh, I didn't do that, by the way. The game's interrupting. Morgan was like, you're corny. Even though she's corny herself.
True.
Oh, yeah, his time's probably up.
I'm not doing that. My
Fair enough.
what a face.
Oh, he pussy ripped.
Should have taken you up on dipping out early.
No, period.
You'd be dying
He
staring in the
pussy
face.
ripped.
Face like that.
Show me the goddamn face.
No, fuck you.
The most neutral ass, like, whatever.
Eh?
So, a huntsman coming to get me. Nah, the dead and the dying make for strong bluffers. And I've seen more than a few of them try their hand at improv. Time to move. I need to scuff things up a bit more, make this look like an orca shootout than, well, a visit from me.
Oh.
Click! Weapons are inherently disposable. I can kill with anything. So I never bothered to retrieve one from a dead man's grip. But... Oh. Muffled voice.
Fuck Paul the Ref.
I might have need for a knife again, shortly. So I'll be taking this back, Miller. I had to pry. Why is it that the dead are always grasping? Click! The sword was not worth the effort. Lesson learned. But now I have to remove it for this next part. Green guy!
Hi, it's me.
His eyes. Can't tell the model from the outside, but I can make a strong, educated guess at the price range. If they back up any data, it can't be more often than once an hour. It'll be 10 o'clock soon. I'm gonna need something with some heft to it. Oh, a diagram. Kinda.
Oh, they killed Papyrus.
You did it.
That was stupid. That was dumb. That was bad. That was
Well,
bad.
that bat's definitely spent, but his eyes are no longer a problem. And the sword is fine where it is. Not gonna tempt fate and risk nicking myself with it.
What are you getting?
All the burning issues addressed. Time to take care of the chores. I had to remove my gloves to convince them I could use the dark card. That means I handled all the murder weapons with my bare hands. Obviously, I'll need to wipe my prints off this gun and my knife. But I put my gloves on before opening Creek's safe and cracking Trey's skull. So, what does that leave? Ah!
No, it was a week. It's been a week.
If you ensure you've got everything, you're good to move on, right?
Focus M.
Focus M.
Literally focus M. Time to use your Morgan vision.
Right. The keys I took off him to open the safe.
No, the homunculus.
It's a character in a maid dress on the keychain.
Yeah.
The Blue Bloods are going to find out I took the mask eventually, but I see no reason to give them any hints. And on the off chance the police get here first, I'd rather they not investigate this as a robbery. All that's to say, you can have these back, Creek.
Rest in peace, your pussy ripped.
Damn.
The dark card
Golden
played
Freddy
its,
back there, no.
the dark card played its role as bait perfectly, even if it's the reason I'm having to go around wiping off prints.
Beck, I don't like that message right after the gift you just sent.
Huh?
the star
Oh,
finger
God.
gift.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
That is what happened in the gift.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm taking the screen off of Discord. I'll never be able to pull funds off it, but I might be able to use it again if... It's stuck. Creek must have dropped it harder than I realized. Getting shot in the stomach doesn't help with handling delicate electronics. No way I'm gonna risk taking the whole reader with me. It could have any number of pings and strings leading back to the manufacturer, or even the Blue Bloods themselves. No, I'll wipe the dirt card off, and then set the whole reader back on the desk. For all anyone knows, Creek's pod mugged it off some slummer. We're trying in vain to get beer money off of it.
want regular beer.
This is the remote I use to distract the big guy. I need to wipe my prints off of it, of course, but should I turn the music back off? No, it was playing when I first walked in, just to preserve continuity. And besides, what was it he said? We'd like it loud, screws with bugs. He was right about that much. A little smokescreen never hurts. I'm so devious, The sword. I gripped the handle with both hands when I brought it down on his neck. Thinking back, I dragged the tip across the floor, didn't I? Shit. Probably got Miller's blood on it. That's sloppy. And stupid. Why the hell did I... No, forget it. There's something to do about it anyway. Fingerprints can be wiped, but there's no cleaning agent on Earth that can hide blood from a modern forensics team. And I'm not looking to do an encore performance of my reaction to those goddamn fickle bobbies. That's crazy.
La boo boo. La boo boo. The la boo boo.
Little boys.
Okay, auto-find is not auto-finding anymore.
So, yeah, I think you're good now. You just said that's right. We're gonna cheat, and we got everything.
Morgan
Right.
sounded so British. Sorry.
Morgan.
Morgan.
A fish can live underwater, and so can I.
I can't exactly spend all night on this. Am I good here?
Hit my desk.
Let's call it here.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. This feels like the scene's been set.
Happy
Dude,
Morgan.
Morgan would be like extra freaking ethically evil if she's British.
Yeah.
You put the idea of British Morgan in my head back. That's
Oh my
scary.
god.
Scary.
I don't like that.
It's a strange
Scary,
sensation,
scary.
erasing your own presence. A sense of supremely private accomplishment. Like placing the last piece into a milk-white jigsaw puzzle. And then throwing it in the trash. It's not unpleasant, but I can't linger here any longer to savor it. Oh yeah.
Help!
Time to draw this to a close.
Help me!
Toiler.
Thank God for the mask. I
Dream.
can still tell it smells god awful in here. But it's bearable. Rehydrated sweat and vomit, scents full of adrenaline and sickly heat. Unfiltered, I'd be at risk of getting sick. If it weren't for all the blood. Bound man.
Like One Piece?
Like Luffy.
Right.
Okay.
No, they got him! They got Luffy!
Yay.
Nah.
No.
What to do with you, tortured man? I am Mr. Torture.
Happy Easter, guys. It's
Calm
like Jesus.
down, bro.
He's so. I'm
He's
sorry.
suffering.
Calm down.
Don't do it.
Blindfolded, gagged, hands bound above him with plastic ties and linen wrappings, beaten bloody and drugged. These syringes. They wanted him to stay conscious. Not very popular, are you? Still, you're not dead. With these kinds of injuries, you won't die soon.
You won't
Not
die.
without a push. That might be the most charitable thing to do under these circumstances. Damn, Morgan. He must have wished for death at least once during all this torture. Too bad. That's crazy.
Bye bye.
The bat that barred this door is now in splinters. Anyone walking in after me won't realize that this room was locked from the outside. If this captive had somehow gotten his hands on a blade, there'd be nothing stopping him from stepping out of here and butchering his captors. The Blue Bloods will want someone to blame for the deaths of 4 of their men. And unlike the police, they won't bother arresting an innocent man and putting him up on trial for the world to see. They'll wrap things up for me. Woof.
Woof.
Hold that for me. As for the gun...
Bro, what is this?
I don't know.
Motherfucker!
What's with the... All I did was tuck the gun in your waistband, pal. Oh. Okay, I can see how that would be distressing under the circumstances.
Stupid ass fool.
Point it at his dick.
Well, you can relax about that. It's not loaded. A few minutes from now, you're gonna wish it was. Out again already. Rest up while you can. When you wake up, you'll want to start running.
Bye, fat nips.
Bye.
I'll miss your aerials.
Okay.
Shut up.
All right, surely, absolutely nothing is gonna go wrong from this little day out.
What could possibly go wrong? Ding ding! Like
Shut
I
it!
promised. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Hi, hi. Irashai!
It's not letting me go forward. Okay, there we go. Pardon? Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi
It's
there.
me.
Oh, I see Poppy.
Keep working on it, kid.
Oh, my finger.
Barkinsugi. Jack Daniels! Didn't mean to interrupt you in the middle of training your new employee. How's it working out?
It is she, right? I never worked this close than that before.
She is unbearably forgiving, so I doubt you'll get sued.
She's fine. Good at cleaning, precise with her mixing, knows a hell of a lot of trivia. Popular with the younger crowd, I think.
Oh, you think?
This is the place with the android bartender? They talk like I installed a new karaoke machine.
I didn't know you had a younger crowd.
We should do nothing.
Sarah, what happened?
Funny, what's that make you, Grandma? Or what's that make you, Grandma? More of a learning curve? More of a learning curve to her than I was expecting.
Grandma!
In the club.
I got run over by a reindeer.
Did you cheap out on her bass installs? It's like I have to teach her everything.
Dragon install.
Trust me, there's nothing cheap about Sarah.
Sarah.
New profile.
God damn it. She's so fucking stupid.
Sarah
Oh,
have the
dang.
same birthday.
There are 3 different Sarahs on screen right now. It's freaking me out.
Me and her have the same
Technically four.
birthday, bro.
Technically
We're
4
so
if you count
cool.
Discord.
Paralegal and bartending apprentice.
I live like a fashion! And broke. I tried to use that nice makeup and broke a lipstick.
Aww.
I like that
Or
there's like no
chud.
period or continuation. It's
Yeah.
As you think, so
It's the
shall you
fucking
become.
Lizzo music page. That's the
Yes,
image of
yes.
chat is.
Where it's just her banner, her most recent video, and her profile picture.
what a fucking.
I love the
narcissist.
useless talent being I can do a full split, but that is not useless. It's great.
I could do a full split, but that is not useless.
But yes, she can take a minute when learning the ropes. Grin and bear it a little while longer. Once she does find her footing, she'll have you worried about your job security in no time.
Keep it up. I didn't have to do you the favor hiring her, you know.
Favor.
Plenty of people out there who would kill to work in an up-and-coming bespoke establishment like Bar Kintsugi.
I think I hear them pounding on the door right now. Technically, legally, you didn't hire anyone. I generously agreed to loan you my android during the hours when I have no use for it. These kinds of arrangements aren't uncommon.
She's 2 apples tall.
Androids can, in theory, work 24 hours a day, indefinitely. But their users can't. Parents come home from work, people go to sleep, staff take holidays, offices close for the night. The end result of all that slack is a lot of androids spend a good portion of their operating time waiting around. So the more enterprising owners loan them out during that downtime, ideally to businesses with complementary working hours. There are plenty of apps and HR software to help arrange it all. But Sarah's apprenticeship wasn't that on the books. After the fallout around David's death settled down, I came to realize exactly how shortchanged I was in our paralegal agreement. She's handy for research and route work, of course, but she barely sleeps, rarely eats, finishes paperwork at lightning speed. I was spending more time finding shit to keep her busy with than I was actually working.
Here, play some surfers.
And of course, I value my alone time. It was one of those long walks of mine that I recalled Reinhardt was having trouble getting this bar up and running.
Reinhardt.
Takes a village to keep the world's most advanced android busy.
Yeah, alone, whatever. Sarah's the one who clocks in and out, does the work, cleans the bathrooms. She's the employee.
If she was an employee, you'd have to cover her benefits.
Not in my current income bracket. I checked 3 times.
Damn, that's the damn. That's crazy. Okay.
Wait, you're not taking her paycheck, are you?
It's not a paycheck.
Don't lawyer me on this shit.
Sarah can't earn a paycheck. She's not a person.
Adonai, I want to buy V-Bucks, please.
If she walks like a person, talks like a person, and works like a person.
Please, Adonai, I need this.
The Supreme Court disagrees. That's such a finger up nerd glasses. Like,
Actually, I don't have to pay her for her labor.
by 13-0. Damn.
Yeah, well. Supreme Court's been wrong about that kind of thing before, haven't they? She's like, oh,
wait a minute. Or awkward.
Do I hear,
Touche. Sarah, tell boss here what you spend your salary on.
Oh my god.
I don't like that her eyes they're like staring behind the phone.
Ancient coins. I collect ancient coins.
Web pages that take too long to load don't mention speed in which Kitsuki's site loads. It's good.
Web. That's hilarious.
I've started purchasing cases of wine.
what? Wait, that's what those
Wine,
deliveries
baby.
were?
As the wine appreciates, its resale value will increase. Especially if I can predict which vintages will be in high demand. Since I don't have a bank account, I can't earn interest in the traditional sense, but if I stay up to date on some of their reviews...
Familiar.
So you'll
Somebody-
resell the wine at a profit. And what do you do with that money?
iPad.
I don't know.
Stop it, you're making her depressed.
I did also purchase a cache of sheet music.
What?
Let
What
the
for?
little homunculus play music. Practice.
You're muttering. Oh my god.
Oh my god, she's just like me for real. Fuck.
Ah, forget it. None of my business. Speaking of business, the place isn't exactly packed.
Well, are you volunteering to help with that? There are lawyer bars, right? Right? Where all the lawyers go after trials? Kitsuki could be a lawyer bar.
Yeah,
Lawyer
those
bar.
lawyer bars are usually close to the courthouse, though.
Just don't. Everything's signed and paid. I can't think about what if's on location anymore. This is a spot that was available, and I need a soda water. All the stress in my stomach.
Damn.
Sarah, tend bar.
Damn. Chud cough.
She's trying to hands up. What are you buying,
What are you-
stranger?
What are you buying?
What are you buying, stranger?
Give me a drink, bartender.
Stranger.
What was that?
Boss has been teaching me his bar side manner. He says those clientele expect a certain degree of maturity when they come here.
And so you're using a deeper voice.
Is it not working? Please let me know when you're ready to order.
Bullied!
Her spray looked so genuinely sad.
It's a well-stocked bar. Got tea and coffee, too, if that's what you're into. Nice ambience. Soft lighting. Warm on
Can't
the...
even reach the top of the counter.
That was the
Yeah?
wind.
Yeah.
Warm on a chill night and cool on a hot day.
Sonic.
Now all that's left to do is wait for the customers to stream in.
I'm the wind.
Any day now.
Also, Noah, there's a very specific object you should interact with now.
Okay. Turbo Granny.
Turbo Granny.
Turbo
Turbo
Oh.
Granny. Turbo
It's a
Granny.
lucky cat. Oh, shut up.
Did you say something, Adonai?
No.
I suddenly got the strong impression that there was something you wanted to say.
Don't know what you're talking about.
As you say.
Okay.
You got your secret phone charm now.
I guess you do.
Oh.
At the shopping cart.
Oh, customize one. Yeah, sorry. What was it? It was...
There.
Bottom.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Fuck off.
It's Neko Orc.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yo, how do we kill the creator?
Keep the Minecraft story mode decision gift. Keep Chud or Neck Orc.
We're going Chud.
You said Chud twice.
Yeah.
Rain must have searched for months to find affordable underground real estate that wasn't flooded. We're already filled to the brim with server farms. Putting Sarah on cleaning duty was a good call. If any of the tiling in here starts to grime up, could start feeling like a subway station bathroom real fast. Click. Someone leave this behind after their lunch break. Could be trouble if they left anything work-related on here. I'll help them out by throwing it in the trash after I'm done reading. Sirius debuts new fuel. Named a new lawsuit. Okay. Debuted in a lawsuit. Delightful.
Great.
Dr. Sirius made waves in the scientific community for the dozenth time in their storied career. When they announced that they had patented the process for distilling a new helium-based fuel, one intended to replace hydrogen in combustion engines ranging from personal vehicles to full-size freighters. Only a few days later, they made headlines again that the patent was leaked to the global net. Ah. Okay, so it's being sued over the leak? Because they lost money from the investment. And also potentially they allowed it.
Mm-hmm.
A battery-powered plane couldn't generate enough lift to get off the ground. Also, no fossil fuels.
Yeah, no fossil fuels left.
You will die for oil.
Oil man.
Uh-oh.
I don't think that's what he said. I don't think that's what he said.
It's not pure helium, to be clear, but near enough. Isn't helium a limited resource too? Or am I
think
bullshitting?
it
That's
is.
correct.
It used to be like running low, but they found another source of it now, I think.
Oh, cool.
So the smiling friends bit is a little out of date now.
Oh, yeah,
then
that's
it'll
not
like,
good.
and if they like reuse, if they like do it again, then it'll be like in date again. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Non-combustible.
It's a pretty serious catch.
It's expensive to distill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I really like this song. It's
Leaking
nice.
your data intentionally so that others around the world
Yeah.
are free to start experimenting with it? I don't think it's legally wise of me to try and summarize Protecta's lawsuit against me in my laboratory. Listen, energy is limitless, it cannot be expended. By that virtue, there cannot be a scarcity of it. You'll never have a monopoly of it. And since it is infinite, the correct market price for it will, over a long enough time scale, trend to zero.
Trent Zero. No.
That's me.
Are you or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
No.
Laughs? No.
You think science should be apolitical? Yes. So why is it that you are so frequently invoked as an example of the liberal bias in the sciences? Science is not political. Science is progress and moving forward. That's how that. You're diverting the question. I'm joking. Deepening our understanding of mechanics and the process that will never be conservative. Science can't, or science doesn't move backwards. Damn. The interviewer is getting butthurt.
This game might be woke.
This game might be woke.
What gave it away?
Log in your Review Plus account. For a pop sci figurehead, Sirius sure keeps busy. Helium fuel.
You can read it
Sirius
again.
Black!
Guess I don't have any evidence proving they aren't legitimately brilliant. Well, I can't take seriously anyway, but I can't take seriously anyone who guest stars on TV that much. Can't deny they seem to be making progress with new kinds of... I mean, it said it was fuel. It's not renewable energy, it's just fuel. And
I wasn't paying attention.
fuels. New fuels. Some of the only new fuels we've seen in decades.
Good job,
Oh,
kid.
hiccups. Could be decades longer before it's actually practical, but any new fuel has to be less volatile than
Oh, hey.
hydrogen.
Someone finally uploaded like the entire Up the Double soundtrack on YouTube. Which it's funny because like they weren't officially allowed to do that because most of the songs in this game are like Unity, like
Yeah.
assets or whatever the fuck. But there are a few unique songs on there, and someone on some random YouTube person was like, "I'll just upload the whole fucking thing." It's like 50 songs.
Please don't throw that data pad out. Its owner might come back.
Perish the thought.
No one says that!
No, now that you planted the idea into my head.
A self-fulfilling prophecy.
I think I'm ready to order.
Of course.
Now I'll take this, Sarah. Go up the tables for a bit.
No one's sat at them since I last cleaned them.
Then pretend to clean them like a normal employee.
Understood.
He's too good.
Alright. What's got you so tense?
Take a wild guess.
Butt plug.
Did Sarah ask for a raise?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You said take a guess.
Yeah, it's a bad guess.
Be serious, bro.
Be serious,
Focus
bro.
him.
Focus him. What happened last night?
Your information. What?
Mashing?
Mashing? What? Your information was accurate, for the most part. A pod of mid-level blue bloods had it. Seems like they were told to sit on it.
Blue buds.
Blue bu 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 bu
And they're-
bu.
Were they willing to sell?
Nope. Laughed at my price, called me a spoiled Meg, and kicked my butt out the door.
They weren't curious where you got your information from?
Honestly, no. They rushed me out of there pretty fast once they heard my offer.
Were they expecting more company?
I got the impression they had work to get back to.
Okay. Anything else I should know?
No.
Nothing happened.
I just noticed he has like scars on his knuckles. Holy shit. Anything you want to ask me?
Oh no, he's more
boxing.
hot.
How did you two meet?
The tables.
Whoa.
What's happening?
Why are we in like Sarah Pinball? Like Mario Kart stage.
No! Oh, I hate that thought! Oh.
we need like a pinball like sphere of just Sarah's face.
Please, yeah. On my second day, you told me not to over-polish them in order to keep things lofty.
Lo-fi.
Is it that inappropriate of a question? You've lived in the city for decades, boss, but Adonai didn't move here until she started her apprenticeship at Masters and...
If you're gonna tell people my whole life story at every possible opportunity, I'll just shred my resume and start mailing you around instead. I have a frog in my throat.
How we met, huh? Well, that's stories.
Not very good. I'll skip to the end and cut to the heart of our relationship, Sarah. I pay Reinhardt a finder's fee, and he tells me where I can get into high-stakes poker games. It's not a lie. Now you know my terrible secret. Disappointed?
It's not illegal to gamble.
I don't go on my phone and wager my paycheck stubs on point spreads. I gamble. And since I can't afford to what? And since I can't afford the entrance fees for one of those anonymous masked ball cult vibe blimp casinos the rich go to, I count on your boss here to find me tables to play at.
Guilty.
So you travel to the lower wards to gamble illegally. Truth be told, I've had my suspicions. Seeing you go out at such odd hours without so much as your phone.
You gonna turn me in?
Fujibo.
Irashai! Or is it more firm? Irashai.
Two firm-looking men in finely pressed black suits. And those shades tinted so dark they must need modded eyes to see from behind them.
Oh, Lucy Pop.
Despite the subtle color palette, they stand out. It's hard not to in clothes that look that expensive. Clothes with some kind of pin on them.
Morgan, we've come to kill you.
Matching pins. Suit noir! And shades slick.
Shades slick.
More
Can I be
emphasis on
shade
the
slick?
raw. it's like, I don't know. It's just making me think of Spade Slick from Homestuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, that guy didn't talk.
That's the thing.
Is that genuinely
job,
the reason?
Noah.
That's the reference, yeah.
Ah, that's funny.
I'm pretty sure. They already referenced Homestuck once, whatever.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
It would be bad.
Oh, thank you. I always thought of it.
I think I just heard the delivery drones bumping around outside, Sarah. Would you check out the back? Your vintages might have arrived.
Go on.
Please excuse me then.
Afternoon, then, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Oh, and Jack Noir. Fuck off. All right. I guess, should I be Suit Noir?
I don't care.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
and then I'll be the other one.
Yeah, these guys are probably never popping up ever again.
Yeah,
Mr.
no.
Diamante.
But they have
Pardon
some
us for
stunning
dropping in
designs.
without first making an appointment.
No trouble at all. Still getting the place cleaned up. I'm awfully embarrassed I failed to realize the property lay within your borders. If you come with me to the back, I'd be happy to settle whatever debt.
We look like petty landlords to you. If you owed us tribute, you'd know it by now.
My mistake. Well, if you're here for information, I'll gladly wheel a deal. How about you?
We're not here to shop either. Here looking for Morgan.
Last name of the devil.
Well,
That name ring any bells, Mr. Diamante?
Right. Listen, boys, I'm not sure.
sorry. Had something blaring in my earbud. I'm a Morgan Esquire, specifically. How can I be of service? I mostly practice criminal defense, but I do offer a few other services. You two look corporate. I can recommend some good workplace attorneys. I've got a business card somewhere.
Not interested in that.
Of course not. Well, I'm flattered that you'd come all the way here to find me. You must have already tried the home office. We can set something up for... You need to come with us now, ma'am.
I thought you said there was nothing I need to know.
Business day's over for me, gentlemen. Can this matter wait until tomorrow?
Does it look like it can?
Great manners, this one. Time sensitive, then. My rate will have to reflect that. Send us the bill.
We can afford it.
Music to any lawyer's ears. So, who is we, then?
Think you're funny?
Compared to you.
Morgan. These fine gentlemen are from House Ikariya. Or Ikariya. I don't
Halt.
remember how we pronounced it.
Heads up, on
Ikariya.
occasion information you went out of your way to collect in previous episodes will unlock new dialogue. It pays to stay informed. La 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 la. I'm familiar.
You are?
I've seen their name in the papers. Plastering their name all over uptown opera houses and homes for the sick or whatever. No, I didn't recognize that name when those blue bloods were cursing it last night, so maybe that propaganda's working.
Doesn't matter how generous they are at galas. They're still the richest and most powerful criminal organization in the city.
Rich and powerful. Why bother with the criminal qualifier?
Sorry. Might I ask about the nature of this engagement?
Situation's developing, Mr. Diamante. We appreciate your patience.
That's not what you want to hear.
So I gathered. Your presence has been requested at the family estate, ma'am. For business or...
The Ikariya are always business.
Shall we get you your coat?
Such gentlemen. Knew those suits weren't just for show. I can see myself out just fine, though.
Adonai? What's going on? Are you going somewhere?
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
These men are very athletic. Perhaps I should come with you?
If they want to arm wrestle, you'll be the first to know.
Call me when you get there, yeah?
They don't know Sarah can solo.
If I'm actually in danger, I won't even be conscious when I arrive, but I appreciate the thought.
Sarah gets like one wind that like Morgan's getting jumped and it's just fucking, don't you dare hurt my family again!
Boss? Who are those men? Really?
New clients for Morgan, really. Hopefully.
Hopefully?
Yeah, hopefully. Because if House Ikariya puts her on retainer, she'll be able to buy you as much wine as you like.
Yay!
But what do you mean by house?
Like the Barkeep. doctors.
Alright, pay attention. If I'm gonna lecture, might as well try to teach. Start with ice. You want a lot of it below surface area, so never use crush, okay? Starts to melt into the liquor, waters the whole thing down.
Understood.
1.5 ounces of vodka. And what do we look for in a good vodka?
Smoothness.
Correct. It's the mark of quality, making the bitter go down easy. So, notability. You know what that is?
Historically, the ruling class, as enforced through economic or military might and maintained by familial relations.
Use of a full lime, look for a low spring and a consistent color across the skin. Nobility, old money, is another word for it, and the older it is, the slower it moves. Only so much wealth you could accrue in one lifetime, collecting from serfs and selling horses. But the Industrial Revolution comes along, shows the world what real wealth acquisition looks like, then you get new money, which always dwarfs old money. Inflation and split inheritances shave away at any generational wealth that's liquid. Now, new money and old money, they don't like each other.
Doesn't new money eventually become old money?
If the old money could help it, no one ever becomes old money. Triple sec, 1 ounce. My family was new money. Tried to make the transition, join the right clubs, shake the right hands, make the right marriages. Laugh at the bad jokes.
That jokes can be entertaining in their own right.
Yeah, you know a lot about that.
Not the kind
Oh.
of bad I'm talking about.
I don't understand.
That's alright. You shouldn't need to know.
But what do you mean your family was new money?
Times changed. About 30 years ago. Recession, depression, civil unrest, political upheaval. Most people, they were so scared they could barely think about tomorrow, let alone next year. A decent man's chaos is a cruel man's investment opportunity. So while everyone else was panic selling off everything they could to buy food and water, a certain type of personality was buying, for pennies on the dollar as it were. Give me a peel from that lime, as shallow as possible. Any white you see is just bitter. 1 ounce of gin. They were rough years, but they passed. And at the end of it all, some were left standing with a lot more than they came in with.
New money.
A new kind of new money, the new nobility. Neo-ability if you're writing a think piece.
We
saw that
term in the last episode. How to marry into wealth. Is certainly a search term.
Yep.
Unabashed oligarchs and devourer barons. When the governments of the world tried to re-privatize the industries they'd taken over with emergency powers, they were there to snatch them. And they started at the bottom. Steel, fuel, grain, machine parts, medicine. Here enters House Ikariya. Or that's how they exited. They went into the Red Decade as the Ikariya cartel. Drug smugglers and extortionists, thieves and murderers. It came out as one of the richest, most respectable names in the country. Not that they actually stopped doing any of that thieving and murdering, mind you. Put the top on tight and shake.
The lid.
So they're a crime family? Like the mob? Psycho 100?
This is the 21st century, kid. It's muddier than that. House Ikariya is not literally one family, not even one race or creed. They're simply the strongest criminal organization in the city, on paper.
Strongest.
But not in practice?
Practice is what they're lacking. Haven't had to get their hands dirty, hadn't had to maintain a presence in the lower wards in years. They make their profits from investments, blackmail, and more than a little insider trading.
Yujinaka.
I hate both of you so fucking much, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you?
love Sonic the Hedgehog.
I hate both of you, bro.
So they're criminal, yes, but their muscles atrophied.
Ridiculous.
Time for a taste test. That's not right at all. How did I forget?
I was about to say this shit ass is a joke.
What? There must have been other criminal organizations 30 years ago. Others poised to take advantage of the changing times.
Yeah.
So, what did the Ikariya do to set themselves apart from the rest back then?
Stupid. Most important ingredient. Something.
Child blood.
It's child
I don't know.
blood.
Is that grenadine?
C-H-I.
It's grenadine.
No,
Grenadine,
but the thing that popped up on the screen.
I know, but he
C-H-I.
just asked me how to pronounce grenadine. He was asking,
Okay.
God.
Sorry, I'm trying to
God,
read
no,
what this thing says.
God.
Fuck, rub his balls.
I don't
What?
know. G blood.
Fucking Rubato ass screenshot.
Maria!
The Lady Maria. Maria!
Maria.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. This is nothing. We use a frosted glass if this was for a customer. Looks like a ruby in the right lighting. If you do end up helping Red work with the Ikariya, god damn it, Ikariya. I said it Ikariya my whole playthrough. I'm sorry.
Ikariya!
Don't
Idiot.
Ikariya. Don't let the warmth of their golden furnishings confuse you. All that glitters is cold.
What is with the references this episode?
That's a real.
That's a phrase.
I
that's
know
a
it's a
phrase.
saying.
That's
I know
real
it's a
phrase.
phrase. I know it's a phrase. I'm just saying.
That's right. Diamante referenced SpongeBob there.
No, he referenced
He
Smash Mouth.
He knew Sarah would get it.
What, like Shrek? I know that one.
Welcome
I
to
know that one. I haven't watched that
Treeland.
one.
It was a quiet and uneventful drive in the back of the limousine. The privacy, at least, was nice. But with Abbott and Costello riding in the front, I had no way of getting information out of them, not even passively. So instead, I spent the whole ride trying to play out all the different ways that this could go. I haven't liked any of them so far. I suppose I should have felt relief or gratitude when we pulled up outside of an imposing skyscraper instead of an alley. I suppose it's a good sign that no one's put a bag over my head or stuck a needle in my neck. But I don't feel like celebrating. For all I know, they really don't have a clue about what I did in the lower wards last night. But for some reason, they've placed their attention on me. And there's little I hate more than unwanted advances. I'm also not a fan of being made to wait. Why am I just sitting out here? In here. We were too late.
Only by a few minutes.
He filled the time slot.
Already? I've got no chance of.
Maybe, but if this other meeting went well. Are we on hold, gentlemen? In the world's most expensive waiting room? Quiet. I take it he's glaring at me behind those lenses, but I'm more interested in the sweat glistening on his forehead. Somehow, of the three of us, I'm the most relaxed. This is becoming embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
Can I at least take in the view while we're here?
You could take photos if you like, as long as you're quiet.
Really?
No, your phone won't work in here.
Go figure. Fade away. Let's look at that rock. Never mind. Is it trying too hard to look unconcerned if I sit down and start reading the news? Maybe, but my boredom outweighs my apprehension at the moment. Not my fault if they failed to be sufficiently intimidating. PSS Preposition City ahead of the next month's convention. Next month, the city will play host to one of the most competitive political conventions in recent memory. Senator Mack is expected to face significant opposition from party outliers for securing his nomination. City officials are already under fire for a supposed lack of sufficient convention security. City has already approved a record high monthly budget for the police department. Fully unrestricted overtime for officers of all ranks. Coalition of Private Security Services, including White Adder, Fang, and Demico, has released a press statement urging the City Council to consider contracting their services. Heartbreak was bad enough. Now we're hearing that cops are dying in the lower wards. When are city officials going to say it's enough? Our contracted forces have world-class training in crowd pacification, preemptive de-escalation, and enhanced interrogation tactics. Any of the subhuman scum who empathize with anarchists won't dare leave their mother's basements once we get our boots on the ground. City Council declined
The
to
United
comment.
Federation will never surrender to terrorists.
The national political spotlight draws lobbyists, delegates, political action committees, and voters in ahead of the 2-week-long process. Most community members have spoken. Optimism, the economic activity, and tourism. 2 weeks for a convention when the nominee was decided 2 years ago? It's a joke. We're the punchline.
And like the Joker says,
I'm the Joker.
why didn't do like a One
I
Piece
suppose
laugh
it's
there?
less offensive than a bare advertisement or paywall, but why list your donors mid-article? All it does is make my eyes glaze over. Whatever, I got the important part. The city's hosting that convention next month, putting pressure on the council to vote on, I guess, hiring mercenaries.
You gonna say it first?
No, because I'm right. Whether to bring in private security contractors on top of a massive policing budget. It makes little difference to me. Cops and mercs have different quirks. It's rhyming. But they all share the same blind spots. I'll be just fine. How the average law-abiding citizen will put up with them clogging through the streets for 2 weeks, though? Not like it'll be the least popular political decision made next month. Everyone knows Mathings will be the candidate. That was decided years ago. The contested convention will just be him finding a balance between how much public opposition he's willing to stomach against how many favors he feels like giving out. This country's already a circus without any bread. You think the least they could do is make the performances entertaining? What was that in the article about cops dying in the lower wards anyway? Pretty heavy-handed to just make that kind of make up that kind of thing, even when pearl clutching and pitching yourself at the same time. Click.
What else here?
If I weren't hyper aware of the flickering sky hanging over my head, this could make for a lovely watering hole. But those probably aren't even real fish down there.
Web fishing.
Literal children are capable of keeping goldfish alive, so of course the 0.1%ers can't manage it. Maybe they'd spin it. When their pallid bodies float to the top because some idiot raised the water temperature 2 degrees, they'd certainly be easy to scoop out. If you're an impatient, undignified idiot, you could argue that's an efficient way to fish.
Fishing.
Sushi.
I should have you hung.
Zeus?
Sushi. The illusion isn't unimpressive. Unimpressive, I guess. Windows into heaven sparkling like raindrops across a puddle. It might even be appealing if it wasn't trying to be something it's not. You look up and see hexagons above you in the lower wards too.
I
Rich
really
or
like how
poor.
this area looks.
People just can't imagine themselves under an open sky anymore. Not even in their wildest dreams. No more blue sky.
Oh.
Well, I've looked around
Wait,
at
also-
everything that caught my eye, and now I'm all out of ideas. Everything except... Maybe they don't know we're here. I'm gonna try knocking. What are you... Hey! But before I get the chance, creaking oak draws my attention to an alternate entrance on the other side of the water.
Da-di-da-di-da.
La-di-da-di-da.
La-di-da-di-da.
Oh,
Akainu! With the
No,
cigar.
we went
It's
two
more like
completely
Garp for
different
sure. though.
directions. Yeah. We went two completely different One Piece
Because
characters.
I was thinking cigar and, you know, like the flower print,
Yeah. No, I was thinking Garp.
It is more like
I
Garp.
was also thinking Garp, yeah.
but it is more like Garp. With the the scar too? Okay.
Hi, Garp.
hey, Garp.
Stop staring and get a move on. If that's the
Auntie
kind of man
Garp.
walking out of this place, who's waiting for me inside?
So
That's
I've
not
been,
even...
I've been fucking around with the little sphere thing in my own time to finish the bit we did earlier with
Pinball Sarah.
sphere pinball
God.
Sarah.
Why is it just so... Why is it so... It's just the head. What a
It's not that
nasty...
bad, though. It's not that bad.
He looks like a balloon. We gotta go. We fucked up. Baloney!
Grand hole. Wow, Flowerland. Pomp and circumstance,
Omni.
ceremony and
She
ritual.
kind of looks like this guy.
Oh my god. For some reason, I thought that the
That's where- 'cause he's
mafia of
gone.
all people would be a little more efficient in their execution. A little more honest about what they are. Evidently not. Artifice with every glance. Costumes and makeup abound. Is this disappointment? That even here, in the supposed bowels of the underworld, there's no escaping the etiquette of it all? Who wants to be an uptight woman?
He's the one.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be Garp.
Well, this is Man in
Me?
Black.
Yeah.
I don't wanna be Garp.
No, maybe not.
Doesn't look like much. Oop. Peons! Suddenly, their posture stiffens even further. A true feat. Their necks subtly turn to a pair of doors in the back. each of them attuned to some signal I'm not receiving. Stern
Be still.
fellow.
The young master returns.
Why is that scared?
Oh.
The young master.
Oh, fuck. It's the young master.
Forehead!
Yo, your forehead is huge! What are you?
Stance the fuck up.
Espresso can be this one.
You're
Okay.
late.
Hold on, wait. Young master, sir, Everyone slow down.
Came as soon as we found her, sir. Traffic was...
This is just some sassy lost child. One Punch Man
This
references
sassy
now.
lost child.
Silence.
Yes, sir.
What time were you told to return by?
4 o'clock, sir.
And what time is it now?
Permission to check my phone.
You're late. You were tasked with finding one woman and bringing her here in a timely manner.
Is this gonna be like a Joffrey situation?
Sir, we...
You'll speak when I tell you to, and not one word further, or else I'll have your teeth removed.
Midler?
By way of curbside.
That's crazy.
I want you, chat. I want you to know every time this shit points, I point also.
Yeah, I do that shit too. I do like I copy the poses the characters do sometimes when I'm voice acting them.
Is this a
Like I do the
prank?
fucking thing that Sarah does, like with her hands.
Am I being recorded?
He who wishes to fight must first count the cost. So say Sun Tzu.
Say that 5 times fast.
So
So say Sun Tzu. Say so say Sun Tzu. So say Sun Tzu.
I'm also here, dudes.
Please let this
Just
be
in
a
the corner.
prank.
$18 for bug root beer, Walaki.
And I don't think you can fathom the cost your tardiness has incurred.
If the lead up to my execution is just some kid reading from Art of War, I might just...
What is the #1 rule in this family?
Sir!
When money gets wasted, it can't be replaced.
Or it can.
But time only goes one way. It's always running out.
Oh.
The loss is permanent. Every second wasted is a scar on this house's face.
$5 for
Pinball
Sarah
is on, that's
Pinball.
$5.
Thank you for the
Yay.
$5, Siren.
$5 for the
you.
chuddy.
I'll make it
$5.
a sticker in the server, whatever.
We really need to get channel memberships set up so that we can have emotes on the YouTube like as well.
Yeah.
Not even for like I don't even know like how pricing for memberships work, but I don't want them to be like expensive or nothing. I just
Yeah.
need to see like how much of we get of the
$20.
splits.
Open up
Timeliness
a
is
cameo.
the godliness. So say I.
Oh god.
So if you ever waste my time, the house's time again, expect to be dragged through hell.
I'm already there.
Okay,
So
I'm
both
really
of
liking
you
this
get
episode so
out.
far.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Useless.
Pathetic!
Red woman, you're being addressed.
Red one.
Woman.
Forget pride. I just want this over with as fast as possible.
You're the lawyer.
Oh my
correct?
god, you're so
Tiny.
fucking small.
You may answer.
2 apples tall.
As fast as possible. I am a lawyer, Morgan. Criminal defense. Mr. How should I address you?
As all outsiders do. By my name, Makoto of House Ikariya.
Makoto Daigi!
Alright, let's look at your stupid ass fucking profile. Occupation. Student. Error parent. Unemployed student.
Oh
Dislikes
god, we're gonna
tardiness,
get an interview
tarnished
with
group
him.
assignments. Fave
Are we-
figures.
oh.
Hannibal.
Saladin, Sun Tzu, Hannibal. Cornball. Fave phrase, Volvictus, literature, woe to be to the conquered, relaxes by building and painting models.
He is John Ikariya.
Alrighty then. You guys say it wrong too. My bad.
You, Morgan Criminal Defense, have the great honor of being summoned before me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't bother
Dumbass.
bowing. Once you start, you'll end up prostrated all day, and we have important work to do.
Right. Out of an abundance of respect for your time, Makoto, I should let you know that I still have no idea what I'm doing here.
Oh. I'll have the meal on a bed of nails later, or some such thing.
Oh my god, I could already tell.
Miss
I'm really gonna like this
Defense.
guy. He's a little shit. I hate him and I love him. Good God.
Mrs. Really?
The house has need of your legal services.
Oh. Would you give me a moment to clear my throat? I need to switch gears.
Yeah!
Un instant.
Oh.
Right then. So you want to hire me?
One of our own is being slandered by multiple homicide charges. You will defend him.
Surely this isn't
Oh,
Mr. Man that
no.
we
Was it,
set up.
was it
Oh,
Jesus?
no.
Was
Surely.
it Jesus?
You want to hire me, and I'm flattered, Makoto, but did you pull my name out of a hat? Pick a random page in the phone book?
Oh, we are so
I have many
fucked.
books on my phone. Libraries full of esoteric knowledge spread across countless tomes. I hate this guide. You'll have to be more specific.
Sorry, I misspoke. What I mean is, this is House Ikariya. You must keep a small army of lawyers on retainer. Surely any one of them would be happy to help you.
We have lawyers.
Morgan Freeman, true.
Competent ones, expensive ones, and some who are both. But the best of them are all preoccupied.
That's it. They're all just preoccupied.
Preoccupied means busy, by the way. In case you didn't know.
You little shut, eh?
Out is short for calculator.
Thanks.
I'm just using slang.
But I'm still not sure how my name specifically was.
Do you have a customer survey you want filled out, Miss Defense? You were recommended. What does it matter how it came about?
Normally it wouldn't matter. But when the client I'm recommended to is one of the richest, most well-connected families in the country, it gives me pause. I don't have any friends in high places. Not anymore.
He died.
That makes it hard to see this as a favor. Not when my employer doesn't even know my goddamn name. Of course, my apologies.
No doubt you have other questions. Very well. Permit you to ask them.
Such a gentleman. Alright, let's save.
Save a video.
There we go.
How's my voice for this good?
Very chud-tastic.
Little
Alright.
shit.
Yay!
How's Ikariya?
I turned into like Cecil when I say, "You little shit."
If I wasn't brought here because of what happened last night, then this is just another job. Meaning all of this, starting back at the bar. This has all just been their idea of a power move. Thank you for insisting that I get to visit your estate in person. It's beautiful here.
An oasis of old world sensibility amidst a desert of steel and neon eyesores. Is what the house elders say.
I've never seen anything like it. It matches your family's reputation for class.
My family's reputation is power, not class.
I'd take it a step further and guess you're renowned for violence rather than power. But that's a moot point. Violence can be classy. From how this house is talked about in the headlines I read on the drive over. The nature of your family's reputation seems to vary greatly, depending on who you ask. Some think you've got half the gangs in the city under your control. Others think you've left all that behind and are no worse than any other corporate family.
Are you expecting me to ask you what you think?
What I think is that I'll need some basic information if I am to adequately defend your interests.
We're financiers.
You don't say.
Lending, investing, taking over, buying out. The Ikariya financial group was founded nearly 2 centuries ago. blowing funds in high risk and high reward, but as you can see, our results speak for themselves.
But it's purple.
Yeah, why is that purple?
Purple.
Why are you purple?
Okay, we believe that investing should be accessible to anyone. They're loan sharks. Interested in working with us? Let's get to the profile. We'll determine your options. They're loan sharks. They're loan sharks. That's all you need to know.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Shut
purple is just the. It just means like, oh, you have a new term in your little thing. You can read it.
Yeah. Ikariya
Good job.
Financial Group. Fancy way of saying they got their start as mobster loan shark. Yeah, exactly. It's not impossible to get this rich with loan sharking alone. But such unsavory work wouldn't get them into the ballrooms and boardrooms tier of society. You gotta rip people off with mortgages to do that.
Mortgages.
Is lending the house's only income stream?
No.
No.
Through Area, our holding company, the house controls any number of what a civilian like you might call legitimate enterprises.
Oh.
And yes, we did found the Renogen Pharmaceutical Corporation. But
Pharmaceutical.
what's past is prologue. Pharmaceutical.
Renogen. They're a
Reagan.
drug company. One of the biggest.
Yeah, yeah, Espresso.
Reagan.
Any speaking mistakes you make, you can just like write it off as this kid being a stupid little chud.
It's like
perfect.
it's like that Megamind bit where he doesn't know how to pronounce words
Monstrosity.
if you've only read
I feel melancholy.
You're saying you've
I only
no
know one
relation
piece
to
of the trash.
Renogen presently?
The company went public years ago, and Arya divested our shares not long after. We were given one seat on the board as a formality. That's the extent of it.
Given, family like this only takes. Why is he suddenly so humble? He doesn't know the meaning of the word. He's downplaying their pull with Renogen. The global leader in pharmaceutical research and development and distribution. Company that puts your health before any other concern. Our groundbreaking research into combating modern medical challenges has helped millions live happy, healthy lives. We're happy to keep fighting that fight as we pursue our corporate goals. Yeah, listing off all of their feats.
That's how, yeah, so I just started reading the article. Breaking news!
Breaking
Exactly.
news! Hi, sir.
All right.
She reared her head!
I don't know if I picked up. I really like the tail. Hello. That I did.
And the house
Looking
must have a
drooling
reason to
baby.
want to distance themselves from the company. You're being
No,
very
you need
modest,
to stop looking in the
Makoto.
mirror, bro. Sorry.
Oh. And more than a little vague.
Stop fake posting.
It's only
Bro.
polite.
Okay.
It's unnecessary talking to your lawyer.
You aren't my lawyer, Mrs. Dufens, but you will be working for me.
Okay.
So you'll have to become accustomed to putting your needs second.
Dude, she has like 2 milliseconds for like killing herself.
He's deflecting.
Or killing him.
Yep.
He's
Both.
deflecting.
Both.
And if he's if he's trying to be subtle about it, he's not doing it well. I doubt it's possible a company with as big a boot heel as Renogen has no relation to anything that happens in this city, but I'll drop it for now. I'm in no rush to wade into boardroom politics again anytime soon. Makoto! I'd like to know a bit more about you, actually. How long have you...
I am the only son of Raphael Ikariya, and the only grandson of Daisuke Ikariya. Ikariya? How do we pronounce it again?
Ikariya.
I just say
Ikariya.
Ikariya.
We're Ikariya is the
CEO
way
of
we're
Ikariya.
pronouncing it. Yeah.
CEO of the Ikariya Financial Group, patriarch of this family, and chairman of the house.
Yeah.
I gather that all those titles are all one and the same.
As one destined to succeed the headship, commanding the family
Hedge.
servants is my responsibility and my birthright. Yeah.
I think there's like a little like. I imagine
I
like
figured it
there's a
was
little like
headship,
man
but
in
I
a suit
mispronounced
next
it
to
on
him.
purpose.
That's like
Okay.
Trent.
Okay.
That's like Trent. His little man suit like whispering into Makoto's ear like.
When I fumble a word, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it as I fumbled it, just because
Okay.
it works.
Yeah, it does.
So if one of them needs a lawyer, it falls to you.
When our loyal men, women, or their families need help, it is my solemn duty to ensure that they are taken care of.
He said duty.
And your age.
Ooh, what a boorish question. I knew that peasants raised outside our status had little understanding of the finer things. But I assumed that one with a law degree would be educated enough to know what is and isn't appropriate to discuss. Just because I am younger than some does not mean I am any less capable of managing the people who work for me. Does it, men?
Sir! No!
You definitely command their respect.
That is no coincidence. My parents might be home, so I'm probably not going to be as loud as I've been.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
One of the most frequent noted characteristics of great men who have remained great is a loyalty to their
Great
subordinates.
men who have remained great. Fuck off.
So says George S. Patton.
That's so interesting.
I definitely give a shit.
This is an important point. Perhaps another quote is called for.
I don't think that's necessary.
I fucking hate
I'll
this guy.
grant
Oh
you
my
another.
God.
If soldiers are punished before they have grown attached to you, they will not prove submissive. And unless submissive, they will be practically useless. So says Sun Tzu.
He really likes the Sun Tzu quotes, huh?
Yes, a second quotation was called for in this instance. I am an alpha male. If only to emphasize to you that
Stop!
Just casually drop him saying,
I am an alpha male.
Alpha male. That was so fucking good, though. That was funny as shit.
I'm gonna kill Milton.
I am an alpha male. A second quote has hit the tower.
A second quote is to Morgan.
if only to emphasize to you that no one stays useless to House Ikariya for very long. Am I mispronouncing that again? I might be.
Ikariya.
One way or another. Ikariya.
This man. I'll admit I was a little taken
a aggravated thing next to her bubble, like on the dialogue choices. It's fun.
Yeah. I'll admit I was a little taken aback to step off an elevator and into your enclosure out there.
The gardens, yes. Our groundskeepers work hard on them.
Does the illusion of the sky come from a live recording of somewhere else? Or is it generated programmatically? Then that'd take quite the equation.
It is impressive, yes. As for how it works, I don't have the technical minutiae in front of me at the moment.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Of course
You
it
got-
is. A lion does not concern himself with the exterior decorations of the sheep.
I'm gonna fuck this kid.
It's
guy's
your
a
exterior and your decorations.
What does it matter anyway? If you want the specifics so badly, I'll have one of the servants put you in contact with a contracting firm.
That's alright. Something
That's
tells
okay,
me
you
the
keep it.
consultation alone would break my bank account. The black suits.
Hit the slay button, so says Sun Tzu.
I'll hit the save button.
Wait, that's true. What the heck?
It is
Okay.
me, Sun Tzu. Hit the save button.
I do appreciate the warm welcome, Makoto of House Ikariya. Really. But legal consultations are usually more private than this.
Johnny Joestar, if your heart wavers, do not shoot.
Are we certain we need
Shrub
the
Break is
peanut
playing
gallery?
Musume.
Let it not be said that House
Yeah.
Say it again?
Ikariya. I'm telling you, it's easier to say Ikariya, but Ikariya.
Let it not be said
Ikariya.
that House Ikariya is not accommodating of its guests. We're more than capable of compensating for this nut allergy you allude to.
God damn it.
That's
Morgan said, do we need the peanut
So
gallery?
sweet of you.
Fucking. God.
But do all these guards really need to be present for this conversation?
There you go. Be more literal.
If you're referring to additional security, it can't be helped. Circumstances being what they are.
Circumstances?
Fucking God. I'm having so much fun with this chapter. I hate this guy's guts.
And if you're
Yeah.
referring to my retainers in general, then I suggest you step back into the garden and take a deep breath. Clearly, the city's fumes do not agree with your constitution. You must be lightheaded if you think that you're worthy to hold a one-on-one audience with the next head of this illustrious house.
He's a prodigy to be this insufferable at such a young age. Thank you for
I'm the
indulging my
alpha.
curiosity so graciously, Makoto.
Fuck.
Conquer the stingy through generosity.
Look at Morgan's face right now, bro.
So says.
Buddha.
Perhaps your education is not quite as deficient as I feared.
Shut up! That was so quiet.
But I should make clear that in this case, I was using the quote to subtly imply that you are stingy with your own graciousness.
Oh my God.
Did you not get the joke?
Got it.
I'll say it again.
Yeah,
Perhaps I will drop a new quote on you.
Shall we move on?
We'll
I
drop a
believe
Did you
you
know I
mentioned
read
a
books?
homicide.
Multiple homicides.
Tell me more.
My head of security was arrested by the police last night in the lower wards. They found him brutally beaten.
Yeah,
drugged,
what
and
I
tortured.
say.
Fuck. Oh no. I've done a Morgan fuck up.
And instead of bringing him straight to a hospital, they arrested him for murder. He's been framed, and you must prove his innocence.
Oh my God. Say
Great.
wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Say on God.
Bro, my client's gonna make me go to jail.
Look at my client talk.
On instant.
Guess who's going to jail tonight?
Guess who's going to jail
Guess who's going to jail tonight? Evangeline Morgan.
Is there something
Doing
wrong
my
with your
Morgan
voice?
while I'm in jail.
On God's sake.
Is this that peanut allergy you mentioned?
No, I just lost my train of thought for
Holy
a
shit.
second there.
Sarah, we are so fucked.
I'm not used to my luck changing this fast. One of the richest families in the city wants me to pay me to prove a man's innocent of a crime I framed him for. Right then. Might I ask why he was found in the lower wards? I get the impression that the Ikariya territory is generally positioned more vertically.
This whole city is our territory. But it's true that our presence is felt more strongly in some areas than others.
I'm choking on water.
No, it's Morgan's peanut allergy.
They arrested him early yesterday. He was ambushed by cowards and dragged down to the stain of our neighborhood to be tortured senselessly.
Well, he was tortured. I can attest to that much. But I don't believe in senseless violence. There's always a purpose, and it's usually staring you in the face. People just don't like making eye contact. Do you have any idea why he was taken, or by whom?
It was the Blue Bloods. They made no effort to hide it. In a worthy opponent, I might call that commendable. But knowing them, they're just too stupid to value deniability.
I'm sure.
How much animes does this guy watch, do you think?
5.
All of them.
And I'm sure there's no love lost between your groups, but kidnapping and torturing.
It's beyond the pale, I agree. And the police are even worse.
Sounds kind of like Peridot.
Thank you! That's what I'm going for!
Oh, you're doing good then.
I expected no help from those incompetent fools, but these charges are making they're utterly ridiculous.
Gravity connectors.
Of course they are, but what?
To think they want to pin 5 murders on him.
No, 5.
5?
5.
5 murders.
Yep. Did you say 5?
But I only killed 4. Yes, 5! It's absurd.
Kill stealing.
I can only take credit for 4 bodies.
They so high and mighty, so affronted, so eager to blame us for the death of one of their officers.
A dead cop? Is this what those mercs were advertising themselves with? What do you mean one of their officers? Was there a UC or...
No. They made the ridiculous claim that he killed some uniform while resisting arrest. As if a member of our house would fear prison.
I should have never dared to think I got lucky here. Those circumstances sound very complex, Makoto, and the police take the death of one of their own very seriously. What makes you so certain of this man's innocence?
Because this man's name is Sosuke... I keep
Ikariya.
forgetting how to... Ikariya.
Yeah.
Because this man's name is Sosuke Ikariya.
Oh, the hound. Ooh.
The hound. Are you fucking serious? I've known him all my life.
Wait, do I get to do an alpha roar?
All 3 or 4 years of it.
There is no individual more honorable, more devoted, more trustworthy.
I'm the honorable one.
And not once have I
An
ever known him to
honorable.
be
Violent.
impulsive. He didn't do this.
Mhm.
I know he didn't do this. But proving that is your job.
About that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't actually accepted the job yet, Makoto.
But you will. If for no other reason than because we shall pay you more than you customarily receive for a contract.
$5 million.
Considerably more.
$5 billion.
$5 million. 5 million Makoto bucks.
Not everything's a question of money.
Yes. Your meaning is taken. It needed be silver and gold. You'll have no complaints with your compensation. The favor of House Ikariya can go a long way in this city.
Sephiroth.
No. Cloud and his
Ikariya.
friends encounter a superhero
As
named
Canarath.
Sephiroth.
I don't appreciate being threatened.
You're
I find it funny, even coming from a kid.
Like the thumbnail.
However, if the state thinks whoever killed those 4 blue bloods also killed a cop, I can't afford to sit this hand out. They'll go over every centimeter of that building. One wrong move, one hair out of place. If I lose here, I lose. Period. But if I win, throwing an Ikariya-sized wallet in the pot beforehand is all upside. I understand, Makoto of House Ikariya. I'll take Sosuke's case.
Oh.
You say that as if it were ever in doubt.
A true prodigy. But he might be right. Maybe it never was. I chose to put that gun into this Sosuke's hands, or I could have just plunged that knife into his temple. Maybe the line drawn from that moment to the razor edge I'm walking right now is perfectly straight. A line drawn from one point to another is always perfectly straight. Better metaphor would be a bullet's trajectory. For all the talk of wind resistance and breathing patterns and the Coriolis effect and chaos theory, can't exactly act surprised when your shot lands right where your crosshairs were pointing. Morgan's my last name, by the way, before you start writing any checks.
You should have enunciated.
God.
Morgan Defense.
We're in transit.
Friggin' do funds.
Hey there, boss. Of course I'm fine. What did you think what did you think was going to happen? Yeah, all good news. I've got quite the paycheck coming my way. Maybe bad news for you if you get a large crowd tonight. Yeah, tell Sarah to meet me at the police station address about.
Yeah.
Tell Sarah to meet me at the police station address I'm about to send. Mm-hmm.
Sarah!
I've got work for her
Sarah!
to do. There will be quite a paycheck indeed waiting for me, assuming I can win. But can I afford to accept it?
I don't know.
Hey,
Hey. Oh wait, wrong.
Hi.
Fuck. I got a little too excited.
were any of those jokes around the office about your clients being connected to organized crime true?
What? Is this some kind of honeypot?
Trying to get a grasp on something.
Now I know you're baiting me.
He's baiting you. I know.
World's easiest, that's what she said, layup. I still pass that shit though, I don't give a fuck.
Why do you make everything so hard?
Come on. Like, come on, Freckles. Low-hanging fruit.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Obviously.
Why are you so lewd and crude?
Why
you
ask
like-
me about mafia shit though?
I'm working on a case for the Ikariya, whom I assume you've heard of.
Definitely.
Under circumstances that are probably vulgar,
Absolutely.
which you'd be happy to brag about to me.
Anytime.
But I'm not well positioned to turn down the job outright. So I'd like to know whether they'll be resistant about parting ways afterwards.
Why? Do you not like getting paid lots of money?
Good question.
I don't like being chained.
Fair enough. So you're like just asking for my advice? The aura loss is incredible.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy. Canonically Gen Alpha, by the way, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Which is-
canonically Gen Alpha.
That's funny as fuck.
Not going to attempt to parse that.
I doubt you ever could. My generation's sense of humor is practically impregnable.
It was a very basic non sequitur, Auntie. It just wasn't funny.
Not even. Non sequitur would be. What's the charge?
That's just getting back on topic. The charge is homicide. 5 counts.
Eh. Probably fine. All the stuff here about mobsters being clingy with their lawyers. It's because they don't want anyone who's been through their underwear chores running around telling tales. Or a poor fucker they've been multiple homicides on. It's obviously not important.
I don't think he was framed. Not by his own people.
No, Pinda's in, stuck with like a chore. Powerful people. Mob or no. If they get lawyers for tax evasion and conspiracy charges, dirty work's left to the pawns. And the whole point of a pawn is you don't have to think twice about draining them off.
Alright. Guess I know the rumors are true then.
Yep, you uncovered my cool fucking secret. Listen,
Man.
Vivsy Pop Witch.
actors, singers, celebs, they all like expensive things and being the center of attention. Mobsters have money to burn, want the clone of legitimacy.
Everyone wants what they can't have.
Okay, Gerald F. Scott Fitzgerald. Look at Gatsby ass.
Why are you so mean to me?
I still pine for Lee, motherfucker.
What?
All I'm saying is there's mutually beneficial arrangements to be made between the famous and the rich. And the rich and infamous. So you bet your ass I was in those rooms.
Guess what will be.
Negotiating appearance fees. Taking my 30%.
30%. You really are shameless.
That's what she said.
Alright. Thanks as always for the sage counsel.
Hey, you're really feeling grateful. Do me a solid and call your rents. They say they never hear from you. I know you can't be that busy. You're bored enough to talk to me.
They're the ones who are busy. Masters. Hello. SSR on the first poll. Good luck, I guess. What? Did she play
She
Uma?
loves playing Uma Musume.
Yeah.
What gotcha slop does she play? Does she play
5:04 p.m.
The door.
Obviously, I wasn't sure what would happen after I left that crime scene. And I wasn't sure what I'd find walking in here to speak to my client. But I definitely wouldn't have bet that the next time I saw this man alive, he'd actually look worse. Damn.
Not like I like you or anything.
Did you not hear me? I said I'm your lawyer.
Oh, I heard you. I'm just not interested in wasting my breath responding.
Good voice.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, is there a misunderstanding here?
Not at all. I understand exactly what you are. You and all your fellow... your
Queers.
Your companion is staring at me very intently. God damn it.
The shiny ass eyes. Sarah, blink. You're embarrassing me in front of the Yakuza.
That's a very dated word.
Like a dragon.
You'd really prefer I call you an orca.
I'd prefer you give up and leave.
What are you talking?
I'm sure they told you I've been softened up. That they'd broken me, and I'd be ready to sign whatever you put out in front of me. Sorry to disappoint you. But the Hound of Ikariya doesn't heal.
Shut up, Sarah. Sosuke, I'm gonna repeat myself plainly. And slowly, because you clearly have multiple head injuries. I'm not a lawyer. I'm your lawyer.
Ah. Right then. Very good. Thank you for coming.
Instantly folded.
I apologize if I misspoke just now.
I'd misspeak too if I'd lost as much blood as you. Morgan, Esquire. I'll be representing you from here on out.
Sosuke, of House Ikariya.
Sarah, paralegal and bartender.
Okay.
And Steven!
Sarah's turn!
Sarah's turn!
Sarah's turn!
You're very young to have 2 jobs. Or 10 bar.
Well, it is only part-time.
Right.
So, tell us, Sosuke of House Ikariya, what's your routine? You look very fed.
Mooning. I mean, my what?
Oh.
Oh?
Are you asking about... Do you not have me on file? Sorry, which firm are you from? DDD? NPM?
Hot dog taco hamburger.
Hot dog taco hamburger! No, the sweet things on his menu!
What are you talking about?
That's right back at ya!
You don't know it?
The DD.
Hot dog taco
Oh my
hamburger!
God, I'm in private
Hot dog
practice.
taco hamburger.
mean you're not.
A mob lawyer? No, but please don't hold it against me. Everyone has to start the path of corruption somewhere.
There are serious risks involved in representing a man with my background against charges like these.
Oh, you're talking about Kirby right back at you.
Yeah.
That's what I said! Hot dog, taco, hamburger!
To be fair, a lot of people were talking, and also I'm paying attention to a visual novel, so give me a break.
That sounds like
alright?
Chud behavior.
It's echoing
Skill
hot
issue.
dog taco hamburger.
It's very sweet of you to...
They say I killed a cop. Miss. I realize I may look a sorry state at the moment, but I've not fallen so low that I'd sully the house's name by dragging a civilian
Oh, I
into
was actually interrupted.
Mhm.
Makoto thought differently.
the young master. You've seen him? How is he? Where is he? Is he unharmed?
He was sitting pretty atop a literal throne, surrounded by armed guards the last time I checked.
Thank you for that. No one's told me anything, and if the young master has spoken on this matter, I won't go against his judgment. But I do hope you understand what you're getting into.
I'm already in it, Sosuke. How well I understand what I'm in is something I think you'd be able to help with.
Very well. What do you want to know?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Do I end it here?
We-
Do we
no,
keep going?
we gotta end this scene at
Alright.
least.
Yeah. I don't know how much, like, I didn't know if that would have been a good stopping point or not. I still gotta mow the lawn. So far, all I know about you is your
Literally-
first and last name.
Literally, when I joined call, I just woke up, so I have yet to eat.
Oh,
Smart face.
damn.
It is a very important last name. But I take your meaning. And in truth, the first you should know is that I am not worthy of it.
Why? You disqualified due to pre-existing conditions?
I was born Sosuke Hayakawa, fourth son of a distant branch family.
Josuke, gosh,
The only reason I bear the name Ikariya is because I was adopted into the main house as an infant.
Echo?
In exchange for lifelong service to the main family.
Sounds like a great deal.
Lifelong? How did you serve the Ikariya as an infant?
There are various tax benefits if you have exactly 2 children.
Don't be absurd. I am what you would call a bodyguard.
Even as an infant, they were putting me in front of bullets.
From the time I was able to walk, I was trained to be of service to the house by protecting the heir with my life.
Is he gonna have a suspiciously Fuyiko looking lover too?
From the time you were able to walk, there are a lot of demand for toddler bodyguards.
All that's ever been asked of me is that I stand in the right place at the right time.
You mean like in family photographs?
Like in front of a blade. Even a child can manage that.
Sarah's like, ugh.
She was weird the fuck out.
The house has given me everything I've ever had and taught me everything I've ever known. What meager service I can offer in return means nothing compared to the debt I owe them.
You view your relationship with your family as a transaction?
It is not something so cold, girl. It is a matter of loyalty.
Interesting cut to Morgan right now talking about
Yeah.
parents
I was like,
and family.
Right. So if you were standing before a judge and they asked your name and occupation, you would say, "My name is Sosuke Ikariya, and I'm an eternal servant for a living."
I would say my name is Sosuke Ikariya, and I work as a head of personnel security for the Ikariya Financial Group.
Profile!
Hi, Sasuke.
Alexander Dumas! Is that the Three Musketeers? I think it is.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that is.
I like matcha and feminist literature.
I'm very woke.
Woke blast.
Woke blast.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Sarah just occasionally, like, she just like pops out. She's like, "Hello, hi there.
Yeah, Three
Do you require
Musketeers.
assistance out of me?"
Mouseketeers. Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers. Count of Monte Cristo.
DDD reference.
Alrighty.
I thought you meant D&D, like
Dislikes the
king, not
opera,
drop.
wasabi, and insects. Default status: non-work related messages will be blocked. Whetstones, paperbacks, and matcha. Alright.
What does that entail exactly?
I'm the young master's bodyguard, and I lead all his security teams.
Nice to properly meet you.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And I'm Sarah, paralegal and bartender, part-time.
Thanks, Sarah.
Yes, I believe you already mentioned that.
It seems like you're holding it twice.
Well,
Oh.
thank you for your paralegal services, Sarah.
And here I had the impression you had no sense of humor.
What do you mean?
Minus
It seems
2.
like in this particular instance, Adonai, it was you who misidentified as proper manners as being Sark.
Glad we've all broken the ice. So, you got captured and tortured, huh? Makoto told me that this all started. Makoto told me that this all started because you were taken captive yesterday. What happened?
It was 2 p.m. The young master had just finished a meeting with the VIP in Crane Tower. Floor 1, 108.
2 p.m. He wasn't in school.
I'll ask that you refrain from mocking the young master in my
Whoa,
presence.
okay. Okay, my bad.
No fun allowed, buddy. No fun allowed.
He is a child. Anyone can see that. But you have no idea the pressures that have been placed on him.
Whatever my client wants.
As I was saying, it was just after 2 p.m. Me and the rest of my team escorted him to the elevators along our planned exit route. But our lift stopped suddenly in between floors 61 and 62. That's when I made a mistake. I
made a mistake.
I had a bad feeling.
Mistake!
Thought it best to get Makoto to the ground floor as soon as possible. So I forced the elevator open, crawled out, and pulled him out after me. But just as he got out, the elevator started up again, separating us from the rest of the guard.
It was a trap.
50-51. Staying wasn't safe either. If they could stop the elevator, it's not a stretch to think they could drop it too. He just lost the coin flip when he decided to exit.
Yes, Sarah. It was a trap. Good job. Here's an animalgram cookie.
Oh, thank you.
Get away from my ear.
I'm sorry.
Floors 60 through 70 were undergoing heavy retrofitting. The elevators weren't responding. Comms were jammed. I'd reviewed the entire building's blueprints beforehand. Not very useful information, obviously, for a floor undergoing renovations. But I knew that there were But I knew that there was a construction elevator we could get onto. The other side of the tower.
Alright, so there was a construction elevator.
I had to act fast. There was no time to doubt myself, and I did something unforgivable.
You shot a cop and then 4 other people?
No.
You left the kid?
I picked him up over my shoulder.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun.
He's like 70 pounds. House, forgive me. Everything the young master does for the sake of his name's dignity, and I...
Slow push.
Kids are tougher than you'd think. I think he'll get over it. So you escorted him to the service elevator. I take it that's when things...
I gave him uppies.
Yes, I'm sorry. I only remember a few vague details about what happened next. But I'll tell you what little I can. After I activated the lift, 2 assailants emerged from under a tarp doorway. My 7 o'clock.
I wonder who those
one
are.
tall, one thin.
If you can guess these characters, I will kill myself.
Alright, so... Alright, 7 o'clock.
His hull was around 190 centimeters, and his weight, I'd say 100 kilograms with the mods.
Yeah.
Thin
By the
was
way,
maybe-
7 o'clock is not the time, it's just a direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured as much. Thanks, Trentular.
Trentular.
Oh, at my 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I
thought
got
it
to
said
know.
at-
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like about to say, isn't that like a fucking like 5-hour skip
Yeah,
from the last time? All right.
Thin was maybe 175 centimeters, but slouched. Modded as well, but I saw what looked stripped down, so he couldn't have been any heavier than 70 kilo. They had needle guns, slow to fire and slow to take effect. A memorable choice.
Damn.
Collar one shot first, disarm when he pulled the trigger. Bad habit usually favored by street slinger punks who are used to compensating for the kickback of jailbroken sippers. He might as well have been aiming at the ceiling, honestly. Dog shit. Thin lines of his shot properly, laser sight dialed in on the young master's left trapezoid. I shift into a horse rider stance and deflect the needle with my weapon.
Oh, Trent!
It's me!
The lift doors open behind me just as another shooter steps forward at my 3 o'clock.
Okay. So you're
Or-
surrounded. Well, not really.
So
it's
I
kind of
thought.
off to the side.
All they had was a laser pointer. Literally. A cheap trick to make weak tribes stronger.
Cheap trick? Is that a
Cheap
joke?
trick.
But it worked. I got clipped.
Damn.
I hear a click from my 8 o'clock. Turn my neck. Kirk.
Creek did it.
I hate everything.
Oh my god.
What a run, you guys.
God.
He didn't even say he got shot in the neck, he just said he turned his neck.
That's all. It doesn't need that. That's not what it needs. I feel a weight punch into my deltoid. A dullish kind of pain for an instant.
We're having so many moments we can clip for this fucking stream.
I realize I'm already going numb. And that's when I squeeze.
Squeeze?
He's talking about his mods.
That's how I've always described it. Others say they flex or pull or hold. I squeeze.
Squeeze me till it drop.
Get a Type 2 external thorac booster. Some burst strength and pain-killing capabilities. But in short, it's a reflex enhancer. Stop touching it.
That's Sarah.
Oh, sorry.
Make 1 second feel like 15 in hindsight. And it makes it feel like you ran a marathon during those 15 seconds. Once the kickback gets you. But I digress. I moved. Got Makoto into the elevator and wrenched the doors shut myself. Taking 3 more needles to the back in the process.
Damn,
Thanks
bro.
for the money.
Why'd we get credit for that?
I feel generous.
Here's my money.
I remember saliva pooling on my lip. And then... cold concrete scratching my cheek.
Fucking greedy
Mor-
grin
yeah,
over
Morgan
here.
really likes that.
And then I killed them.
Alright, Sosuke. So you were guarding Makoto. These men laid a trap, targeted him with tranks. Failed. Then they take you instead?
Yes, to my great shame.
You were outnumbered and ambushed, but you still managed to protect Makoto.
What's there to be ashamed of?
That I didn't see it coming.
You're saying this has happened before?
Dozens of attempts in the past year. Some headed off in the early stages, some sidestepped entirely, and some stopped with force. I knew their tactics, and I knew our vulnerabilities. Yet still, I failed.
So scared. That is...
Not incorrect.
How did I?
Am I wrong? Shouldn't a bodyguard to get at least one shot off before being taken down?
Shot? What do you mean, shot?
You were not carrying a firearm?
No. No one on the team had guns. Shut up, Frank.
I'm sorry, Bex. Fucking.
You will not believe her heartwarming story.
This is fucking stupid.
Amazing. Alright. How's that?
None of us on the security team had firearms with us.
But you're a gangster.
I'm a head of a personnel security for the Ikariya financial group. Walking onto an allied group's property armed to the teeth insults their hospitality and makes the house look insecure. Why?
Because I literally dropped my mouse. And I'm not a security expert, but I do think there's some gray area between armed to the teeth and empty-handed. I mean, didn't you just say you deflected their attack?
I was not defenseless just because I wasn't carrying a gun.
No.
I had my sword.
Oh boy.
You look a sword.
So lame.
You are not in a position to talk!
Sword.
You walk around town with, what, a samurai sword.
You just assume that it's a katana. Freudian slip?
Is it?
Yes. It is a signifier of my position within the house, and shows that I am acting as a representative of it.
It shows that you're a LARPer, bro.
Is it ceremonial then?
No, it is quite sharp.
I can attest to that.
Though it's probably in terrible condition by now. Seeing how the city's policemen handle everything else they touch.
Maybe we
And
could
seeing
use...
how it just.
Maybe we could use Morgan dragging the blade and the damages from that as proof that he's not the one that used it for the murder because he would take care of his sword. I don't know.
What was that,
Speaking of
Morgan?
which, perhaps we should move on to the night's main events. They tried for Makoto and got you instead. And took you to the lower wards. Why?
I've been wondering that myself. Aren't you essentially worthless?
Damn.
Oh.
As a hostage, she means.
No, and real, and everything else too, obviously.
I know that, Baka. Thinking back, I was surprised to myself to wake up at all, let alone in captivity. But it seems they had questions they wanted to ask me.
What do you remember?
Whatever they used on me. I can remember some things, but how much of it was real, what order it happened in, that's all.
Just say whatever comes to mind. It can be anything. Sights, smells, voices. There are no wrong answers.
I was bound. My wrists bound above my head.
Jesus.
Tied to something that smelled like iron and rattled like old iron. Tiles beneath my feet. Some kind of bathroom or decontamination area.
Good guess.
They asked me questions. I said things. Loose lips, like being drunk for the first time again. I'm confident that, other than vulgarities, it was all incoherent. because there were shocks, taste of blood. I must have bit my tongue during the spasms. And there were beatings, of course.
I wouldn't have guessed.
I don't know. Do you need corrective lenses?
Sarcasm is just how I grieve a lost opportunity, Sarah.
Lost opportunity?
Yeah, it's a damn shame. From what I can see of it, pretty face like yours would go a long way with the jury if it wasn't pulverized.
Why is there like, true? Truth nuke?
This is true.
This is true.
Ridiculous.
Is he blushing?
Get this manager. I agree about his face, Adonai, but I don't believe it's something.
Thanks,
Why are they rizzing him up? Actually,
I'm just not used to compliments. Let us move on.
Really? Well, in that case, how did your captivity end? Do you recall escaping?
I was blindfolded the entire time, but my ears weren't boxed so bad. There was a door that squeaked and whined, so I always knew when someone was coming or going. One voice asked questions, mostly. It was light. Another voice grunted when he hit me, heavy. Other voices came and went, and then eventually, there was talk. Through the door, I heard they were all talking to someone else.
Yeah, a new voice? Was it high-pitched or low? Loud or soft?
It doesn't matter. What's important is that it belonged to someone new. Someone besides you and the dead who was there last night.
Did you make out any part of their conversation?
I swear to God, if he says something about the mask, okay.
No, not a word. But there was a loud noise. Gunshots, followed by shouting and ugly sounds.
And then,
A hollow pain in my skull as I lost consciousness again. When I next came to, I had something in my hands. Something sharp. I didn't even think to ask what it was or where it came from. Just started working at the bindings, rushed and clumsy. Poked myself in the process. But I cut them loose, and took the gag out. Blindfold was so tight, I cut it rather than try, and... damn thing must have been acting as a bandage, because when I took it off, between the light and the pain, I thought that my head had split open. It took me a long time to stand up. Felt like I could lie on that cold, disgusting floor forever if I just... Something was poking me. Something tucked into my waistband.
the gun.
A gun.
By the way, it's my dinner time. We only have a few minutes left of this little scene here, so...
Okay, boy. Bye, bye.
Got it, Trenty
Bye.
Bunty.
Bye, Trent.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
Trent.
Imagine my surprise. Checked the safety, the chamber, reflexively, but only saw 2 spent slugs. I was too tired to be confused, so I just walked out that squeaky door and into red. Just red.
Why is he kind of hitting the map pad pose there?
And then I was blinking at an IV, handcuffed to a stretcher in an ambulance. Some cop reading my rights, saying that I killed 5 people.
Oops.
No, wait, some judge or official said that later. When I woke up in the ambulance, all they said was that I was a cop killer.
There we go.
Emitting some strong language.
I don't understand. You were held captive, interrogated, tortured. But then you woke up armed and were able to escape?
The cops didn't ask me any questions, and I wouldn't have answered if they had. Been nearly a full day, and I'm just now saying it aloud for the first time. It truly sounds absurd.
You're in my world now, not your world.
In his world.
They got Noah. No.
Noah?
Yeah,
Got
sorry.
Noah!
I didn't even read it. Damn it. All right.
Fucking.
They got him.
Yeah. This is your world, Sosuke.
Not
Not my world. Do you have any theories on what happened?
Only two possibilities come to mind. In the first scenario, one or more of my captors wanted to kill me, but need an excuse to do so. So they let me escape. They give me a knife and an unloaded gun, and wait for me to stumble out so they can miss me and be done with it. But the plan doesn't work. Somehow I limp out of that room, shoot, cut, stab, kill them all.
That would be quite the feat, given the condition you say you were in.
Yes, a tale for the ages.
But it's not possible.
Why isn't it possible?
Even if he had the motive and they were stupid enough to give him the opportunity, he was still lacking bullets. Hold on. No, that doesn't make sense.
No, there was still.
Yeah.
Said only 2 slugs were used.
Yeah, because there were still rounds in there.
Yeah.
Did he mention?
Wait,
a
he
knife
literally
at
said
all?
it's unloaded right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's an unloaded gun. It only, like, I think it only had like room for 2 bullets. I think it said.
Yeah. In the brief I read, two of the pod were shot to death. I'm sure you're highly qualified, Sosuke, but I doubt you can fire a gun without bullets.
No, I cannot. As I said, the gun I woke up with had already fired both of its shots.
So, if we tell the police that the gun wasn't loaded, would that clear Sosuke's name for 2 of the murders?
There's no proof the gun was already empty by the time he got his hands on it.
She's right. That gun was some kind of jailbroken mag rail. The only residue it'd leave behind is static. So long as my prints are on it, it's all the evidence they need to claim I fired it.
How about that second possibility, then?
The second possibility is that someone walked into that building, killed my captors, and then tried to frame me for it.
That...
Sounds like lunacy.
We've already eliminated the other possibility. Insane trumps impossible. Like it or not, this bad Samaritan theory is our best shot. This fucking manipulator. What is it?
I'm just surprised you believe me. You haven't even asked if I did it.
I never ask. It helps that I can usually tell.
A wise policy for the world you're setting foot into. Not as if it makes any difference here. Even I don't know if I'm guilty.
You were drugged and beaten. You're still injured, even now. And we just reasoned that you couldn't have killed your captors without help. What makes you think you might still be guilty?
Because I've killed before.
Dun-dun! Pale spark flickers at the back of my mind. My index finger rises slightly. My lips part. Was I expecting this, stepping into the criminal underworld? Looking forward to it? The rare opportunity to speak frankly with someone else who's... You mean...
Yes. I was in the military.
Oh.
Okay.
Get debated.
Okay.
I've taken lives many times. What's that one copy pasta?
That doesn't make you a murderer. Soldiers are given orders.
I've killed people, but there are not a superior asked me to. Doesn't change that fact.
But soldiers...
Are you a soldier, Sarah?
No?
So drop it.
She is good at following orders. It can take years to acquire that skill.
I imagine it comes easy for androids.
Yes, I suppose that's... Wait,
Is he still?
that's an android?
Did you miss the glowing barcode?
No, I'm just inclusive.
And ignore my self-introduction?
Look, I'm tired. I thought those were highlights or something.
Did my hair catch your eye? You have discerning taste. You see, each strand's actually...
Cat jump scare.
Oh, hi.
Kitty?
Was there something you wanted to say, Sosuke?
I've taken lives before, and so I know how I feel afterwards. Thin.
Mint?
Played these games before?
Thin.
And how do you feel right now?
Right now I feel...
What is it? You remember something?
Yes. Vakama! Another vision? After I stepped out that door, I said I saw red. I do remember one other sensation. I remember the feeling of gripping my sword. That brief you read, it listed all the charges, all the causes of death. The fifth man, the cop they say I killed. How did he die?
Huh?
Oh.
Shrug? Oh,
Next time on One
Piece!
Stabbed to the back with a sword, skewered like a piece of goddamn meat.
Do we leave off on Reyes?
I think so.
Nah, let's keep going, maybe.
And you got the balls to ask us to carry him to a hospital?
I don't think that's quite how I phrased the request.
Beg.
Means against
Okay,
or
so this
whatever
is
it
a new scene. This is a new scene, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave off here. We're gonna save right on Reyes being pissed at us for wanting to give our client proper medical care.
It's me, little Sarah. Goodbye.
Alrighty. Good little chunk of time. We got our haha funny plot set up where we have to defend the guy that we framed. So we'll see how this goes. Surely Morgan's shenanigans can't continue to she can't continue to get away with them.
She can't keep getting away with this.
All right. But yeah, this game's quite fun. I'm glad we're already at episode 2. It feels nice.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah.
gonna be really sad when we get done with this chapter. That's wait where.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
this
we'll
has
just have
been
to
real
wait
fun.
for episode 3. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, whether or not it was live or through the VOD. If you want to get updates for when I plan on streaming next, you can either like, comment, and turn on the notification bell. That'll get me popping up in your notification box. Otherwise, if you want to be a little more involved with the community, we do have a Discord server. We play Wordle every day. We talk about new shows and movies and games, and we share art and all that stuff. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. One last time, thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Smile.
Bye.